Hello everybody and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program, where we are currently on our final approach into Moho here. Everything was pretty bog standard in terms of our transfer. It ended up being very, very boring and very long-winded because we needed to refuel like 4 times in order to get here. It was a lot. So I ended up not including that in the on-camera stuff and did it fully off-camera for the purpose of brevity, right? We've got KSP2 coming out in like a few days, and we need to get this series done. So we're coming in for our final approach here. We're going to be burning off this stage shortly. Man, that was a lot of refuelings. That took way too long. Way too long. But we're going to be bringing this in. We do need to jettison this stage as soon as we can here. I'm currently wondering, what is our actual altitude? 24 kilometers? Okay. We can probably coast a little bit here. Up to around 200 meters per second. I think. It seems reasonably okay. We're also coming down in this kind of craggy area. I hope that we don't actually come down in this craggy area. Okay, let's commence our burn here. I'm going kind of by this number here. Hopefully KER isn't steering us wrong. Let's commence our burn now. Impact time of 1 minute and 5 seconds and holding. Okay, it is coming down. That's good. So this burn length will be about 2 minutes, apparently. We do have more than 2 minutes of fuel in the tank here. So that should be good. Indeed. Now, I don't necessarily love where we're landing. We may have to try to steer it a little bit. We're coming in, like, here-ish? I'm not sure exactly where our landing marker is. I mean, that doesn't help. I don't see the landing marker at this time. We're moving at about 100 meters per second. That looks about right. I think we can cut our engines for this 10 seconds here. And there's that crash happening. Okay. I've already grabbed science from In Space High, so that's fine. Okay. We'll commence our burn now. Impact time is coming down. Well, it's kind of floating point erroring. So it's mostly holding. Got it. I don't know where our exact impact marker is. Our horizontal speed is very, very low right now. We're going almost purely vertical. Looks like we're going to be landing around here, which looks fine to me. Cool. Let's let ourselves fall for a couple more seconds here, letting this come back down towards 0. There we go. Yeah, impact time is going up here, so we're going to let that drop down to 45. Going up. We'll let it drop down to 40. Going up, but much slower. We're to bring it down to 35. Holding. It's going up a little bit now. Okay, that seems okay. We're going to let this drop down to 30 seconds. Holding. Okay. We'll let it drop down to 25. Holding at 25. Letting it drop down to 20. Okay. We're holding at 20. Now we're coming up. Letting it drop to 15. Soon we're going to be transitioning to a more manual landing method. In fact, we probably should. We're 800 meters up. So let's just break this on down. 30 meters per second. 20. And I'm throttling down a little bit here, trying to find a decent deceleration point. I wonder how steep this hill is here. It might be a little too steep. We're going into stability assist mode here. Okay, throttling up. Throttling up again. We're down to about 8 meters per second. 5 meters per second. This looks pretty steep here. I'm not going to lie. But it might be okay. We're tipping. We're tipping. Okay. We're going to have to try to seek another landing site. We'll try somewhere around here. Okay. Let's bring this on in. Okay, this is not going well. This is going very poorly. In fact, can we go this way, please? Thank you. Okay, this is, we're gonna run out of fuel. We need to just land this thing. We just need to land. Okay. This is a pretty major yikes right now. And we ran out of fuel. Is this acceptable? Honestly, this might be acceptable. If we can recover some of these bits. Okay. That's really awkward, no doubt about it. The first thing I want to do is I want to have Tanfred come out here. And we're going to do a little work on this thing. So first thing I want to do is I want to detach that strut. Then I want to hop back in here. I want to extend out this leg a little bit. Down to like 0.5 extension. And then I want this. Let's turn down that torque limit a bit. But I want this to target angle. Ooh, that's a lot of torque. Okay, let's turn that down to like 10% torque. Okay, that's not enough torque. Something along the lines of 30% torque, I think, and we want 90 degrees. Okay. I think we do need more torque than this, actually. Let's go with 50%. Is that about right? We actually do need more. Actually, 100% torque will be fine. So this is still attached through some miracle. And we can try to bring this out to push us up a bit, right? For the moment, I would rather have this side come out. So, let's see if we can get ourselves a bit upright. This side needs to come out too. So let's go ahead and swap back over here. And let's immediately detach this strut. Okay. Now, this hinge, we're going to get the traverse rate turned down to like 10. But we're going to take this out to 90. There we go. Get this extended out to 0.5. Actually, we'll extend it all the way out. There we go. Now, we're going to use this guy here with the traverse rate down to 10. And we're going to bring this target angle down to about 90. There we go. standing ourselves upright like this, and hoping that we don't slide too much. There will be likely some sliding, but for now, that's okay. This is only mildly awkward. So we're going to detach these struts, allowing this to wiggle freely. We'll extend that out. Set this to be a traverse rate of 10. And set that target angle down to 90. Shockingly, most of our important bits are still functioning. What isn't oh, actually, we do have this Gigantor. So we do have a solar panel still. That's good. As a follow-up question, let's actually retract this target extension down to like here, 0.3. Okay. As a follow-up question, does EVA allow us to fly here? I don't know. The answer is kinda. We can certainly cushion our landing. We can pretty much nullify gravity, but it looks like no flight. Okay, so I want to come out over here and see if any of these parts are salvageable. We see an intact drill over here, right? So we've got this. We can deposit that over here. Can we not manipulate the drill in this gravity? That's possible. We can manipulate this. To be honest, we don't need the drill. Yeah, these are exceeding the weight that we can move. That's fine. Okay, let's go ahead and get out Casper. We should be able to get back in through this crew hatch, I think. Especially if we were to lower it. Like that. Okay, Casper, go ahead and EVA. We should be able to get back in, right? We hope. Okay. So we're going to hop over here. Strangely enough, the Kerbals are not, you know, super toasty here. Oh, actually, I saw a grab when we were on the ground still. Oh yeah, we can get in here. Beautiful. So that'll be perfect. Now, the reason that we're heading over here with Casper is so that we can hopefully move some of these parts. I don't know if we can with 2 or not. We'll see. Let's see here. Tan Fraud. Nope, still exceeds the weight, but we can move this thermal control system. Not like that's actually all that helpful. We can't detach the rotation servo, so our max part mass is 0.45 tons. Okay. So we're going to come back over here and look to attach this guy on the bottom here, so that this isn't just being held by our hinge. Unfortunately, it looks like we can't do mining due to our rather spicy landing. Okay, so we'll put that on there. And we'll just put this guy on here just in case. Reattach this. And we need to bring over Casper, so we can actually lift this. I don't know what the mass of the drill is. We can grab our EVA report and our surface sample. It is very hot here. That is true. It's very, very hot here. Okay, Tan Fraud, we're going to pick up the thermal control system, and we're just going to mount that here. There we go. And now I'm going to look to extend this leg a little bit, so that that's actually taking some weight, hopefully. Oh, is it broken? It's unmotorized right now. Okay. Maybe reloading it will allow us to move that, but it doesn't actually matter that much. We can turn the SAS off here. We are definitely seeing some wiggling around going on, but overall we seem to be reasonably stable. Now, the primary reason for these outposts is the mobile processing lab, which has survived. And we have this Gigantor as well. This would be a fully operational outpost. Well, it would be... All of the components would be functional, even if it's not at full capacity, if we could get this drill over. What is the weight of that drill? Now, that's a decent question. I don't know the answer to that. That's a really hefty jump, actually. Okay. So the weight of this drill is... yeah, 0.22 tons with only the one Kerbal. And then if Casper comes to assist, it's 0.45 tons. How close are we on that? That's a question that I have. We're not able to detach the rotation servo. So at this point, we're going to quick save. And let's hop back to the Space Center real quick. Once we're here, I want to see how close we are. Any moment now. What is the actual weight of that? We could hack the gravity in order to... It would be a cheat, right? We could hack the gravity in order to reduce the weight of it and get it reattached. We'd need a justification for it. Let's hop into the VAB and see what we've got. How close is it? I don't know how heavy those Drill-O-Matics are. So we hop in here. And let's see here. We wanted to go into utility. 1.25 tons. We're not close. We can lift half a ton. So like 2/3 of it. Noted. So that's reasonably fine. Reasonably fine. And we'll hop back into the... yeah, I think we'll just say that we can't mine. It's unfortunate. But what are we going to actually do with that mining material? Nothing. We're not actually going to use it. Build a new surface outpost on Gilly. No, science data from space around Minmus is easy. Science data from surface of Gilly is easy. Explore Moho. Return to Kerbal. No, that's not going to happen. Sure. Surface deployed ion collector science, though. That'll happen. So we can grab that. That's absolutely fine. We do need to set up the rest of our science here. We're just going to scale back our mission a bit. We're not able to get... yeah, we've got all this debris down here from all of the various bits that blew up and the refueling missions. I cleaned up the debris several times as well while doing the refueling missions. So there's been a lot. There's been a lot of debris. No doubt about that. But we're going to hop in over here. And we need to get our remote outpost set up, right? So what we need to do now is we need to get loaded in. That's step 1. Step 2 is hopefully not slide away. But I think... I mean, we should be pretty stable, right? Oh, is that crackening? Maybe if we leave it and come over here. Actually, that does seem to make it more stable. So we're giving up on our drill. It's unfortunate that we have the drill here, but we can't use it. That does make me sad. But we're going to head over here. We should be able to reach up here, right? If I recall correctly. Oh, that's really crackeny. That's really, really crackeny. Okay. Let's just not have these be extended. Now we're sliding. Wonder if we're going to take out our Kerbal here. Nah, he's just getting pushed. Okay. So if we're sliding, we should definitely look to get our Kerbals aboard. There we go. Run! No, run! Why are you not running? Is it because your RCS is on? Yeah, there we go. Run! This has definitely picked up some Kraken. No doubt about that. So we're just looking to hop in. And we just need to let this thing settle, I think. I'm not seeing the option to grab here. There we go. Board. Okay, SAS on. Can we just stop? Well, I guess we're going for a bit of a ride. A bit of a ride indeed. What happens if we retract these landing legs? Would that help? And just sit on the engine? That's much better. That is much better. Okay. I like it. So we'll just sit on the engine. That looks good. And from here, we need to figure out a way to... EVA. Let go. We need to figure out a way to get up into here. And now that we're sitting on the engine instead of the legs, we might be slightly lower, and we might actually be able to reach this. There is another option, of course. We can have a Kerbal up here and hand them down, right? So we would have Casper, who is currently, I believe, located here. No? Transfer up to here. There we go. I don't know why this is doing this nonsense. Let's just force limit of 0 there. 0 here. We're just sitting on the stands here. I don't want to actually be pushing. There we go. No force limit. Cool. That's better. So Casper is now going to EVA. From here, Casper can drop down to here. Oh, we fell off. Okay, we'll try this again. That was not quite where I wanted to go. We'll grab on here, hop in, and then transfer the crew over to here. And Casper will EVA. There we go. And I mean, we could probably do it from here, right? So we store this here, store this here. And then... No, we do need to be standing on here. Okay. There we go. So we're standing on here. With the idea being that... Well, actually, we really should be standing on here. So we can just hand it down. Yes. This will work. So we hand that down like that. And we're not going to go very far away. We're going to set it up like right here. So we'll go ahead and set that up. Cool. And now we can grab the experiment control station. That's the science control unit. Yep, that seems fine. There we go. Not you, but you. Cool. And we're just deploying this right here. Oh, we may as well plant a flag, too. There we go. We'll plant the flag. World first milestone on all this stuff. Hilarious. And that is going to be, we made it. With the plaque text being kinda. Perfect. Okay, there we go. And we'll need to set up the rest of our mobile base here. So we'll just hand these parts down. This is going to be another power unit. Cool. We'll set that up over here. There we go. And now another power unit. There's a lot of these. Fantastic. We'll deposit that guy there. And back we go. Next up, another power unit. We've got 3 more of these. I wish we could do 2 at a time. Unfortunately, we can't. So I'm going to place this one here. Here. It didn't like that first position. Okay. And let's grab the correct Kerbal. We will drop this off here. Beautiful. Okay. So we did have to leave off the mining operation here. It's unfortunate. We do have that mining debris up here that we could theoretically salvage in some way. I'm not sure how we would go about doing that, but it is a theoretical possibility. Okay, so from here we're just going to grab our last power unit and head back. And then we're probably going to have to swap these Kerbals. Although we still need the comms device. So that can be set up by anyone. These should all be deployed by scientists, I believe. Actually, they don't require it, looks like. Okay. Cool, so we don't have to swap. That's good. That will save us time. So we will get our comms device in there. Perfect. There we go. I still think it's strange that there's, like, nothing overheating here, but sure. It's supposed to be exceptionally hot here. Okay, that was the wrong button. There we go. And we're just going to deposit this right here. I'm not sure. This place does have a very thin atmosphere, right? I don't know if the weather analyzer actually works here or not. We'll find out. So this is going to be the ionographer here. Yeah, requires no atmosphere, the ionographer. So there is no atmosphere here. Noted. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so we'll just deploy the ionographer right there. That fell over. We're probably going to have to redeploy that. We'll do that in a bit. Cool. And next up is going to be the passive seismometer, which we don't expect to actually get any data from. We'll deploy that right about here. The ionographer we're going to pick up. Eventually. There we go. And I'll try to replace it over here, where hopefully it won't fall over. Okay, it just fell right over. Cool. Is it fine falling over like that? It seems to be, but I don't like it. I know that sometimes it can be disabled when we reload it. So instead, I'm going to try to position it where hopefully it won't fall over, because it's blocked by us. There we go. Perfect. Okay. What do we need now? We need just that. Fantastic. So from here, we will hop on over and deposit our last piece of equipment. There we go. The GUA-BD analyzer. And now we will get our equipment back out of here. Fantastic. And now we can hop these guys in and get our science lab processing. So we'll grab and board. And then we will hop on down here. Down is the only way. Cool. Grab and board. Fantastic. So from here we need to transfer Casper over to the science lab. There we go. And we will begin to start our research here, although we are going to need some science to work on. So we'll process this in the lab. That's 275 data. We will start our research. And we have a bunch of things in here that we have data in. We can also get our magnetometer data, which we can put in the lab. That's 433 data. The lab's almost full. Right? Right. That's good enough for now. Beautiful. We can get a lot more data in that lab, but this'll do for the moment. Well, it's not quite what we were intending to put out here, but it's close. And it's close enough. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings. And next episode, we are... Ooh, that's kind of crackety. Let's quick save here. Next episode, we are going to set our eyes on Ike and Duna. should be very simple in comparison. You can leave your offerings to the... Did I already say that? I think I did. At any rate, I say that at the end of every episode. You know what you can do with your offerings, and a very special thank you to all of our channel members for making this video possible, including Casserole, ALS Gamer, Kentuin, James, Shadowwolf, Mlohan80, Kentogan, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Unisil, Kadra, Rogue Corvid, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.